Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. You can hear the tone of cynicism, can't you? I bought some what I'll call emergency moss. I have a few things that I really need some moss for, and I didn't really want to buy any. I wanted to wait to get the stuff I'm used to that I like from my normal supplier, Peter White. But I went on eBay and got some emergency stuff. That's what it looks like. It says genuine New Zealand sphagnum moss. Yeah, sure it is. And I'll say straight away that there can't be any very big pieces in amongst that, so it's probably, you know, once it dries out it'll never get wet again. You have to be with me to get the running gag. Anyway, I'm going to do exactly as it says. Mix bag contents. Bag contents, right? I'm going to need all 4 pieces then. That's not quite what I was expecting. Mix bag contents with 0.4 litres of water to make approximately a full litre of moss. Probably in your dreams, but I will be prepared to be astounded. It says stir with a fork to help separate moss as it absorbs water. We highly recommend rain water or distilled water if you are using moss for carnivorous plants or orchids. Well, we all know what I'm going to use it for. Right, 1, 2, some broken bits. There we go, that's it, that's what it says. Put that, oh my god, it's just going to be dust, isn't it? That's going to be next to useless, quite honestly. In fact, I would already say it is actually going to be useless, isn't it? But it is blowing up to something quite astoundable. But it's not going to be usable, is it? Not for orchids. It'll be fine to mix in a potting mix, but I mean the pieces are so small, I'd really better go careful that they don't ever dry out. But yeah, it's taking in water like it's going out of fashion. But there's no strands there, so one of the uses I wanted was to, you know, sort of put it around a mount. So it's, God, that really is taking it. So basically the instructions are wrong, fundamentally flawed, by saying 0.4 litres of water. I reckon they meant 0.4 litres of water with one of those little squares, not all 4 of them. But it says mix bag contents. It doesn't say mix a bit of the bag. Okay, so I got... Well, that's not going to do one of the jobs I wanted, but it will suffice to mix in with some bark. The pieces are smaller than I would normally chop it up, but it's usable, but not for its primary purpose, which was to put around a mount. I just don't think it's going to work for that. Never mind, it didn't cost me much, and you know, well, unfortunately now I can't keep it wet. I'm going to have to let it dry out, so I mean that's it now. It'll never wet again. But I can see that's going on the raffle table because I don't want it. But yeah, just that's not what I expected. When you saw the picture on eBay, those cubes looked a lot bigger. You know, and if you think about it, if that had been a single block, then in amongst it would have probably been some strands. Now the moss that I normally get comes in a 150 gram bale, and as you've seen, it has got quite long strands in it in places. The smaller version of that comes as a flat pack brick, and it is about that wide, but it's also about the size of that envelope. That too has long strands in it, and quite honestly, if I'd got that smaller size, the flat pack brick, and paid the postage, it wouldn't have been a lot more than this, and it would have been useful. So we live and learn. So if anybody was thinking of buying that sort of thing off of eBay, it's not ideal for orchids, but it would make good potting mix. Yeah? And for carnivorous plants, I would imagine it would be brilliant. You know, fine-rooted little things that live in bogs. Well, that looks like a bog at the moment. So yeah, I'm sure it serves a purpose, but not really the purpose I wanted it for. Okay, just a quick one. I wasn't astounded, by the way. My cynicism proved true.